Hey, welcome back everybody. Sign here again with another episode of my AC2 playthrough. Okay, this guy does a lot more damage than I thought. Wow. Okay, oh, he's got the bug killer buff on too. I just teamed up a level 145 Alamodactylus. It took 3 prime darts to put down, which I managed to scrape together 5. From, well, we killed that prime concha, or the alpha concha, sorry. Last episode, and it's like, hey, I don't need to worry about, getting a wyvern right away. I just need to get a few more alphas. But yeah, this guy, event colored for one, but I mean, that's just, I love the wings, right? Actually, yeah, this one's a male. The males and female Alamodactylus have different patterns on their wings and whatnot. But he looks sassy as hell, doesn't he? Kind of sashaying around here. Hey, look, stone. Yes, it's a player who can harvest stone. There we go. Can you harvest sulfur? Well, you can harvest the coal out of it, and yeah, coal is heavy, but we didn't get any actual sulfur out of it. Okay. Rare sore bleed. Why can you affect this guy? Oh, hey, Segno. 85. That could be handy, too. That way I don't have to use my fire spitter for everything. But, yeah, one thing this guy can do is make clay in the inventory. Just need cactus sap and sand. So, break open the sandstone rocks. We get sand and stone, which is awesome. And he does have weight reduction on sand itself. Alright. Kill the piggies. There we go. Oh, I just got bug killer. It is over for you, Archaeopteryx. But yeah, you can get sand out of the sandstone rocks, which honestly on Scorched or, well, everywhere. Oh, there's Dinocrocutus down there. Oh. I need to get Superior Kibble. Those guys, I actually tamed one up so far at a lower level. Not bad, actually. Not bad at all. What are you doing out here? You are a long way away from home. And let's see. I am looking for cactus right now. The downside of flying around with a bug hunter buff is it, like, yeah, throws a whole bunch of, like, red smoke right into your camera. Not the greatest, but oh well. So where are we at? Is that... Oh, hell. Where am I? Okay, so... That's green. That's blue. I am heading in completely the wrong direction. Alright. I need to be heading this way. There we go. I've kind of decided on where I'm going to set up my base at, but I want to build with Adobe, right? I mean, it's scorched earth. And the Adobe actually looks fairly good. So, come on down here. Oh, hey, Spinoraptor 25. Oh. Why? Why such low levels? Always. Let's see, I haven't leveled this guy up at all. Tamed up. Oh, by the way, you don't need a saddle to ride these. These are from Comic Creations. So they do have an implant, but you can ride them without the implant as well. 864 weight's pretty good. 600% melee, roughly. Just under 3,000 health, and tons of stamina that you can regain by just not moving while you're in the air. Oh, Phosphatotraco. Female. Dang. Female, low level. Let's see. Well, there's a bunch of cactus over here, which is good. Yeah, we're over here next to the, they should have named this thing, instead of Titanosaur, like the Sword of Poseidon or something like that. Which is an actual dinosaur, by the way. Yeah, if you right-click on cactus, you can gather a lot of sap as well, right? which sap, reduced weight, and increased spoil timer. A day and a half on this stuff now. And automatically produces clay from digested clay, but yeah, it's roughly the same thing. Basically, it's the lore behind it is that these things make their nest out of basically, you know, eating this stuff and then vomiting up clay. It's a wonderful thought, isn't it? Let's see. That is kind of a nice looking Thyla. Bit of a shame I can't, I don't have kibble for you. So this thing can harvest bushes because of these little cactus plants here, by the way. And, yeah. But yeah, breaks rocks. Now, those bones usually give sand as well, but the saying is kind of particular about what all it gets. So, the shame that from sulfur it gets coal, though, because coal is just so heavy. It really is, and you harvest huge amounts of it. This is like base harvest rates, and I was getting just tons of it. I'm going to hold off on leveling this thing up for a bit. Can I do movement speed? No, not on this, okay. But, yeah, no, if you want to build in Scorch, this thing is the way to go. I mean, we've already made, well, now 70 clay. So, 1 sap, 1 sand equals 2 clay. It's the best deal you're going to get on it. Granted, you're not going to get experience while crafting clay up this way, but I mean, you can't beat it. You just take your critter out, you know, break open some rocks, break open cactus, bring it home, park it. Which, by the way, here's home, such as it is. Are you still following me? You are. Stop that. Here's my Danacocruta. Look at the green eyes in this thing, though. This is, I am too fat for this thing to move right now. Just barely. The Danacocruta is basically, I think it's the cave hyena is the common name for it. But, oh, dang it. Freaking another heat wave coming in soon. But left click, bite, right click. And C is a kind of a howl. And X is a snarl, but it also gives the startle effect, which actually drains torpor from things around you. You're doing the whole diggy thing, aren't you? You are. Yeah, that's heat. Let's see. Yeah, can't be startled. 2 on edge should be startled again. Dig. Yep. Superheat. Oh well. But yeah, these guys they're not bad. They're pack hunters, they get a pack bonus. They're relatively quick. But they're not, you know, they're not extremely blazing fast. But basically just imagine a Hyenodon pack that you can actually ride around on. And that's roughly what these guys are. But they're, you know, not quite as fast, but they hit quite a bit harder, a lot tankier. No, you get back here. Thank you. I think I have some plant species Z seeds over here. Did get a little bit of a basic base setup, though. Started drinking the berry tea from Good Foods, Good Items, and it lasts longer than water does. So, you know, hooray for that. Oh, I had the seeds on me already. Wow, I had 80. There we go. Because you're female. Hey. Where the hell did he go? Oh, he's behind me. Jabos have been, like, tossing weird. There you go. Got you a boyfriend. Something happens, hopefully they'll survive a little bit. Oh, no, 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 no. You stay put. In there. Hopefully they'll survive long enough that I don't have to constantly replace them. But yeah, I need to get a few things done. Got a forge set up, smelting up metal. I've got campfire set up, cooking up food. Found an obus, killed it, so I was able to tame up the, well, I have a Phosphato Draco as well. But yeah, I mean, look at that. That is, oh god. Oh, and I got a Moss Chops as well. Oh, and a Tarbo. Yeah, I got kind of went a little bit tame crazy for a bit. Oh, and a Thorny Dragon. Yeah, I forgot about this one. Oh, yes, and an Arca monster, which is, yeah, okay, there we go. Now we're back to my Cryptops. I ran back and grabbed a bunch of stuff out of over the red as well. And you know the weird thing is, we're in superheat right now. Between the quality of my armor and the amount of fortitude I put in, the worst effect is that weird, horrible buzzing noise. I mean, honestly, that's it. Did I learn the Arca saddle? I did. I love these things a lot. I've actually, when I did my storyline playthrough, this was one of the 3 armies I used to take out the Mana Core. But I mean, it's okay. Well, it's heavy right now. Oh, hey, now I'm finally overheating. Okay, but not over here. If I go over here, I do. But if I go closer to the campfire, I quit overheating. Weird. But yeah, I use these guys to make a hell of a boss killing army for against the Mana Core. And then I took one with me to other maps just to run around with on, and they're really good, actually. They are very, very good. The Tarbosaur, it's kind of a low level, but you know, I think it was a 55. It went down with Trank Darts, or Trank Arrows. So I wasn't too concerned about it. And I have something that is slightly better than the Fire Spitter now for taking out rock elementals. Which I've taken out a couple of them with this guy, but it takes a long time. It takes so long. So very long to kill a rock elemental with this guy. Because he does like 1/10 damage to rock elementals. This guy will do full damage. Let me get you up. Yeah, 75 is probably pretty good. And we're just going to start stacking melee on you. Do I have anybody else? I've got the high-level Despledo. I've got the low-level Despledo. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce that one, actually. Not something I've ever thought about before. I think that was it for new tames, actually. I got the Despledosaurs. I've got my Cryptops, my boss army. Yeah. I don't think I need them. I should probably upload them so I can take them out next time I go to the island. And I think on this map, I may just stick with Superior Kibble. At least for now. Well, there are Utyranus here, so I could just go straight to top tier Kibble and just use that to tame everything. Might not be a bad idea. Okay, yeah, the superheat is starting to annoy me, though. I mean, look at this. I'm standing next to campfire and a cooking forge, and I'm not overheated. If I go over here, I am. That is so weird. Let's see, Phosphato Dracos I can use to go harvest metal and stuff with. It weighs more in their inventory than it does in mine, but it's a flying way to, you know, get out, harvest, you know, sulfur, metal, crystal, all that stuff. And they're actually not half bad creatures, so. Yeah, I need to start working on a base, though, I think. I'm already getting tired of having just everything out in the open. Alright, so I've been making progress. Not sure if I showed off this. I got a dung beetle who's been making fertilizer for me. I've got a second Alamodactylus now, and oh, you are out of cactus sap. Here, we're gonna steal some from you and toss over here. And unfortunately, I have two males. This one was a 150 though, I think, whenever I tamed it, or 145. I can't remember off the top of my head. But this is their true coloration here. This is what their default colors are. They're pretty much all either blue or an orange. And event colors. Which I did, took the colorizer to them to make them a little less, a little easier on the eyes, honestly. He basically glowed in the dark. I got myself a Tarbosaur over here. And been munching up rock elementals, with wild abandon. It's we do like 800 damage right now to rock golem per bite. And I installed the awesome teleporters mod so that I can upload things. Now you'll notice that pretty much everything's gone, right? My bed's still here, but it's because I started building a house over here, and it's kind of gotten to the point where I'm like, okay, I'm done with the house building for now. Oh, I tamed up a Scorpionator, and I raised up a Poison Wyvern. And I've actually made a couple of raids over there with my Phosphata Draco. Who's actually surprisingly good at dealing with Wyverns. And not so much killing him, but just he's maneuverable enough he can get out of the way of the breath weapons pretty well. But yeah, we've got 85 fire, a 20 lightning, a 45 lightning, 55 poison, and 95. This one was a 165 egg, so yeah. I hatched the only really good one that I got. Although I might hatch up this fire. 85's not bad, but atmospheric jellies, I've dealt with a couple of them. And 15 elements so far out of them. Got some congealed gas balls that I can't really do much of anything like that with. I've got the atmospheric jelly toxin. So I've actually got some refined darts now, which is good because I'm on my last prime dart. And I've got 2 trank arrows to my name right now. So yeah. I'm kind of poor, but no, I just want to take a break from building. So, and yeah, it's glass, by the way. I just removed the borders from it, but yeah, I like just being able to look down. These are the accents from Castle Keep Sports for the Settlers tier, and I get them to latch on here. I could not get them to rotate 90 degrees though to go along this side too. Really annoying. They kept staying, basically east-west instead of going north-south. And so I couldn't line this side here. So instead, I just ran it across like it's like an old wood support beam or something. Switch to manual. There we go. And this just goes to nowhere. And I've made myself a little bit of a breeding platform down here. I was going to mix it with the settler tier and Adobe. Yeah, not a great idea. Adobe places a little bit higher than the settler tier does, which is why, like right here, I've got this settler wall accent. Let's just go ahead and pick that up. Yeah, see? They don't quite line up. See, it's really hard to mix the two materials. I can mix in like vanilla and whatnot, but not between the modded and well, nominal structures. I'm not sure if vanilla ones would still work or not, though. And this here is just a behemoth hatch frame. This is so I can have easy access in and out with my pliers. Because this top up here will eventually be a lot more enclosed. Just haven't quite gotten to that point yet. But anything up to the size of, my Draco here. Can easily just hop in through there and definitely throw that top hatch. Let's see. I did get some more taming done as well. Took a break every now and then, and let's see. I've got 217 Pasolasuchus. I've got 2 high-level Australovenators, or Venator. But oh, this one's got a lot more food. Got, what, 31 points versus 26. Okay, yeah. 150 and a 145, but they're both female. I also found it... Alright, what is it? Epenterius? I've got, finally, high-level Carcars. I got a 150 male and a 135 female so far. Got a couple dire wolves for whenever I need to go get hide. Level 85 and 95, so I'm not too worried about that. Got another dung beetle. Got a couple microraptors because they're jerks. I've got a tech parasaur and glass-jawed Joe. Who I punched out. That's the only reason I tamed it. Is I was just like, you know what, I'm curious. So I ran down the parasaur while punching and actually knocked it out. So I'm like, okay, I gotta tame this guy and then give him a bizarre name. We got some... Okay, what is that? 1, 2, 3 Arca monsters, and then I've also got a regular raptor that... Wrong place, wrong time. It was charging me while I was taming something. And I just shot it with my crossbow, and yeah, trank arrows. Let's see, I've also got 3 Desplotos now. I got a 29. I found a 130 male to complement the 130 female that we got. And a vulture. So I mean, not tons of taming, but enough. I'm happy, though, that I managed to get a male and female Arca monster, though. Alright, let's get our Penterius out here. Do you have, like, a sit option? You do. Alright, come on down here. Oh, that is cool. I like that. That is awesome. The eyeball's still weird, though. The modeler, like, there's a few of them. But, like, look at this eye here. Right? Kind of looks almost like a glass marble eye out of, like, a taxidermy. And then come over here and look at that eyeball, right? I mean, it even reflects the harness. I mean, there's a huge difference there. But that actually looks like a real alive eye. But at the same time, I mean, there's, you know, a glass marble eyeball there. So, alright, so what are your stats like anyway here? 2300 health. This was a level 50 that I just saw and just decided to pop with a couple of trank darts. Well, trank arrows, yeah, I need to make more of those things. But, fortitude. This thing actually has its own fortitude stat. And this has some pretty unique mechanics behind it. Can we make a saddle? Can I spell it correctly? It's not terrible. I do need to go mining for a ton more metal here soon. I do want to make myself a grinder, that thing. Alright, stand up. Yeah, it's a good-sized beastie. Oh, it's got Carno footsteps. Dang it. Okay, it's got the aloe attack sounds. I guess that would be aloe footsteps, wouldn't it? Kind of loud still. I mean, aloes are loud too, but yeah. So are Carnos and whatnot. Stamina does seem to drain kind of quick, though, doesn't it? It's got a pretty good turn of speed to it, though. Stamina, refills relatively good. So, Yeah. Left click bite, right click roar, and then... And I just took a big chunk out of myself and powered up. And this thing actually has a bleed to it as well. The more you move, the more it hurts you. And we've got another 30 seconds left on the power-up. But I mean, it even affects movement speed, which is awesome. There you go. Run, buddy, run. I mean, he's just gushing blood everywhere. And, oh, okay. I'm thirsty now. And you died. And now, worn out. After that surge, caused by me, gouging myself, there's a 45-second, buff, and then a 45-second debuff. But the bleed is always effective anyway, so. But you notice, yeah, doing a little less damage. Wow, there are a lot of morel tops around here. So, this is... I looked all over the island for one of these. These are relatively new creatures. I went flying there for a second. But, there we go. Yeah, put out stamina. Could not find any on the island. Let's go ahead. And this fortitude score, I think, basically... I can't remember exactly what it does. I think it increases the buff and debuff effect. But it's definitely a bit more of a tactical creature, right? Bite, and then you just kind of sit back and let things bleed out on you. But yeah, it does a damage over tick, or damage over time, tick to it, and also if something is moving, like chasing after you, or running away, they take even more damage. So it's kind of a nasty effect. And I'm out of stamina again. But yeah, basically, it's, can't remember the exact mechanics. I'll have to do a spotlight on this thing. But, definitely an interesting creature. It's a lot more tactical than like an Aloe or a Rex's, where you just charge in and bite until the thing's dead. I mean, you can do that, but, there's other options as well. Alright, let's go ahead and back to base. There's another water well right here. Huh? Oh, man. Yeah, this thing definitely needs more stam. It's only got 540 stamina. It does recover fairly quickly, though. That's a plus. Well, I say fairly quickly, right? It would be faster if I, wasn't down so much health. There we go. Blue drop of the ring, that might be something good. Oh, you did take fall damage from that, huh? Dang. Are there even Diplos on this map? I can't remember. I don't think so, actually. What were you doing? Yeah, definitely effective. That is... You're not one of mine. Alright, can you fit through a gate? Oh, you can fit through a normal gateway, too. You can even fit down here. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I was going to say, because the Wyvern can't fit. I know that much. Even though it is a Behemoth gate, or Behemoth trapdoor gate, or whatever it is. Yeah. Wyvern's too fat to fit. That is a Behemoth of Adobe hatch frame. Oh, that is your... Oh, that's your poo animation. Okay. Nope. I love how it, like, tucks its leg underneath it when it sits down. That is cool. Alright, so how you doing? Alright, cool. Trying to get my Thorny Dragon to be a little more useful when we're going out and about to harvest things. Because I usually forget and I have building materials on me at the time. So, yeah. Kind of wanting to do a cave, but I don't think I got enough time in this episode for that. Could do is just kind of run around a little bit and see if I can find something interesting to tame. Also, I just realized I did not bring any food for myself out here. Did you really just harvest that much? No, okay, I forgot to empty you earlier. Okay. I should open it up and like, hell did I get 1,000 berries that quickly? And I did tame a token Morellatops as well because, well, you're on Scorched. You have to tame a Morellatops, right? It's like a level 15 Morellatops. And... Alright. Heard something take damage. I'm not sure what, though. Actually, it sounded like a body taking damage because it was just the damage report. Like the basically meat tenderizer hitting a steak sound. But there was no like creature sound to go with it. So, well, we do have Gigantospinos here. I need kibble though. I have berry tamed them before, and I don't really like doing that anymore. So, no. It's just no. And we got Chung Kings over here too. Ooh, 135. Wouldn't mind getting an army of them together either. 25, 20, 20. Oh, I kill an Istros too. Whoops. Go ahead and pick up a Roya note. Which it bugs me that these ones are like off-center. Hey. Alright, so I'm kind of wanting to find, if I can, a relatively high-level male Australvinator, right? Okay. No. Need the polymer. Oh, good lord. We got 2 swords out of that. Got some whips. I got some more trank darts. Awesome. Actually, once I get the grinder up and running, the swords are going to be a great way of getting metal. Because it takes 50 iron to make a primitive sword. Alright. And... snake! Alright. I'm not seeing any. Oh, there's Mantis over there, but not something I particularly need right now. Organic polymer would be nice. Especially if I was going to get into making gilly, but... Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with the cloth armor for now. Okay, I see you over here. Level 95 male. Yeah, I can definitely do better, right? Max level's 150. So, yeah, just like 2/3 the max. I wonder if there are any death worms around here. I have actually killed a couple of those, including an alpha. And, yep, no death worms in the area. No Australivinators either. I see you over there. You didn't show up on my radar, though. But yeah, Phosphato Draco plus shotgun. Takes care of alpha death worms pretty quick. It was like, what, 15 shots, I think, to put one down? It's like, that was surprisingly easy. Got another Arca monster. And... surprise. Last Prime Dart, and I know from experience, one puts these things down. There you go, and down. Wow, you need 5 raw prime? Okay. That's exactly what I have on me. Right on the world border, too. I'm going to have to kill some more snakes, I think. You can get prime from snakes, so... I do love the Arc monsters. They are... well, they're tankier than raptors. Which is, bit obvious there. They a little bit faster, slightly better jump. I mean, they're basically just an all-around upgrade to raptors. They're still small enough they can go pretty much anywhere. And they have some excellent mobility, too. I think that's an Arthro over there. Yep, superheat. Great. There's another Arthro. 1.5. There we go. Now we can see. 85 male. Great. You know what? Be one thing if they could level up in the wild, but they don't. That's another Arca monster already. 170 female. Alright, probably gonna take a good amount of these things here. I don't think they take headshots either. I completely missed that one. Dang it. Put that away. Back over here. I can't turn... oh, man, I hate... whoop. Oh, that's right, you can get dismounted. Okay, yeah, that happened. Dang it. Oh, it did a good amount of damage to me, though. But, yeah, they're not that sturdy in the wild. Like, you have to use... excuse me. Darts or, strangely enough, boomerangs will knock them out. You try using a crossbow to knock them out, you just kill them. Alright, I'm not seeing any more Australivinators either. That is a Thorn Dreadweaver over there, though. And it's almost dead. Cool. Another snake. Carnos. Carnos and sabers and birds, oh my. Oh, and that's an angry Alamodactylus over there. It's, yep, insect killer buff. Exact same as Megatherium. I think it's going to ignore me, though, which is good. Alright, oh, I'm actually finally getting heat stroke. I wondered if I was ever actually going to have that happen or not. Just remembering the first time I ever played on Scorched. 2 minutes into my playthrough, superheat. Brand new character, too. I mean, level 1. And then all of a sudden it's just like superheat. It's like, oh god. That was a hell of a death loop. Alright, yeah, no, there's like nothing around here. Nothing I want anyway. It's a shame. But I think I'm going to go ahead and call this an episode. I'm going to keep searching the desert. Huh. Ah, there we go. Oh, you suck. But try and find these guys. And those guys will actually aggro on an Ostraptor because they have it in their AI to go after water enemies as well as ground enemies. So, yeah. Okay, well, there's just a whole lot of stuff here and nothing I want. But thank you for coming out. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and until the next one. Sign signing out. Have fun.